Do it.
Hi, my rice roaches and ethanols. How you doing?
That's really impressive. Whoa. Whoa, just whoa. Bravo. Wow.
Hi guys, Ethan Aki. How are you doing? So today I'm going to show you my interview video with Oli London. I did an interview with Oli London via Skype. So basically this time I used my laptop webcam and my headphones. So I hope you guys will understand the quality of video and also audio, and I hope you guys will. And this time, I was a little bit tired after a day in the city center, so I look like a dead roach. So I hope you guys will understand my face also. And also, Oli, I'm not sure about this, if it's Oli's network or my network issue, but yeah, because of that, Oli looks a little bit, blurry because of network issues. So I hope you guys will understand, and also about audio. And I asked many questions to Oli London, and I mean personal questions, and from our subscribers also. I posted on Instagram story and I got many DMs about it, so I asked about it also. So it takes like a 50 minutes for me to do an interview. So this time I don't want to edit everything. So this time I'm going to try to make a video, part 1 and part 2. So this video is part 1, so I hope you guys will understand about it. So part 1 video will be about basic information and also about plastic surgery, about BTS and Jimin, about his opinion. And part 2 video will be about his wedding and my also personal questions and questions from my subscribers. Yes, I hope you guys will enjoy this video. Yes, here we go. I also, one of the reasons that I'm doing this interview is, whenever I type about Oli London on YouTube, most of videos are about, just criticizing you. No one tries to do an interview. You know that most of people don't know about you and like a more realistic thing. That's why one of the reason I'm doing this interview. And one thing that I learned today is, I can understand that what you're doing is kind of get people's attention, right?
Yeah, but I don't do it for that reason. I do it to be happy. But I can understand why people don't understand what I'm doing. Sure, I get that, but it just makes me happy what I do. But yeah, I get people have different opinions, and I acknowledge that. I appreciate people having different opinions, and I appreciate talking to you as well, because there's not many YouTubers that I would ever do a video for, because most of them go below the belt. You're very respectful. I think your videos are amazing. You're interesting. You're really promoting Korean culture. Also, you're Korean as well, so I would always support Korean people, because Korean people have always been so kind to me. I find Koreans so respectful, and I just think you're very talented, and you're helping spread Korean culture. So, I was more than happy to do this with you. But there's very few YouTubers that I would collaborate with, because they're not very nice normally.
Okay, no worries. Yes, I think people would need to think, sometimes they can also criticize about you, but do an interview and ask about you face to face, not do a video without your permission, or I would be so sad if someone just make a criticized video about me, and if they don't know about real me, it's kind of I don't think it's worth it to do a criticized video without asking you about real things. That's that's my opinion. So
no, I agree with you, but there's a lot of YouTubers that do it because it gets them so many views. They get so many views just from talking about me, and and the more negative they talk, the more views they seem to get, because people like to see someone being destroyed online and stuff, and attacked online. So people, it's a bit like back in the ancient Roman times, people used to go to gladiator matches. They like to see people getting hurt and killed and stuff. That's the kind of thing. It's like online baiting almost. It's kind of yeah, it's not pleasant, but they do it because they've got nothing better to do, and it gets them a lot of views. And it's sad that I respect people have different views and stuff, but a lot of these YouTubers, they go below the belt. They make very low blows. They say very bad things. They call me very bad names, like racist, disgusting, insane. Like, they go very negative, and like I said, I get people that don't understand what I'm doing. Great, talk about it if you want, but please, don't go so low just for some ratings, and to get more views.
Can I just start the interview? Is it okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, and I'm not. Some of my question could be weird questions, so you don't need to answer me everything. So just tell me if you just like, oh, fuck you, Ethan, or something like, I don't want
No,
to
I would
answer it or something. Is it okay?
people up give you different questions. Yeah, of course we could just
Yeah,
skip if
sure.
the question
So I
or
just
anything,
like
but
like I've made a part like a four parts. One is like a basic information, and second one is about
okay,
your plastic surgery, and third one is
okay,
about BTS and Jimin, and fourth one is
yeah,
you did a wedding like recently, so I wanted to ask about you about this, and the last
cool,
one
cool, cool.
is about my personal questions, and some of our subscribers asked me about this kind of interview, and also I really
Mhm.
want I mean I chose like a not criticize one because I really don't want to ask about criticize question. Is it
Thank you.
okay?
Yeah, that sounds
Okay, lovely.
perfect. Yeah,
Sounds lovely. Okay, can I just go with the basic information? Is it okay?
yeah,
Yeah,
go for
sure.
it. Yeah.
Okay, can you please tell me your full name and how old are you?
So my name's Oli London. I'm 30 years old and I live in London and Las Vegas.
Oh, great. Oh, your real name is Oli London. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, because of London, is it your surname? London is?
Yes, yeah.
Ah, okay, sounds lovely. Okay, and how do you think about okay, to make this kind of interview more smooth? I was like, first question could be like a funny question. How do you think about British food?
I love British food. Every time I go traveling, I always have to have chips. So wherever
Ah,
Korea, Asia, I always go to hotels that serve, French fries, but in
mm-hmm,
England we call them chips. That's my favorite British food. And roast dinners as well. I'm actually vegan,
mm-hmm.
but I love eating with potatoes. What else? English breakfasts are really nice, the vegan ones.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, I would really want to do a collab video with you, but I'm in Portugal right now. But I would love to visit London someday. If I go to London, is it okay to make a collab video with you?
Yeah, we could do mukbang or something. Yeah, of course.
Okay, lovely. Okay, and can I just go with a plastic surgery question? Is it okay?
Yeah, sure, sure.
Okay, yeah. And I'm from Korea, so I know how much, I mean, I don't know about specific price, but I know that plastic surgery is kind of expensive, right?
Yeah, I
And
mean, it depends where you go in the world. That are cheaper in certain places. Korea is cheaper than certain places, but it depends on the clinic. Because in Gangnam, obviously, they have a lot of clinics, and they're more expensive there.
oh, okay. And wasn't it expensive for you?
Yeah, of course. Like all of the surgeries I've had, so I've been doing surgery now for I think like 6 years since 2013. So it does add up. But it's worth it. I spend the money on my surgery and also my K-pop music and
Mm-hmm.
the whole look as well, and it makes me super happy.
Oh, okay, sounds cool. And can I ask you that, like, I got these questions also, and I really want to ask you about this. And watched Barcroft, right? I'm not sure about the real name, Barcroft interview, and I saw that you had many like designer clothes and expensive clothes, and also you spent your money on plastic surgery. So where did you get that money from? Yeah, that was my question also.
Well, obviously now I do a lot of music. I do
Hmm.
TV, but I'm actually a music producer and a publicist as well. So I do a lot of work with celebrities around the world, and yeah, music related things. And of course, now I'm doing my own K-pop and my own TV work as well.
Okay, sounds great. And wasn't it hurtful? Because many people are like worried about plastic surgery because it could be really hurtful.
I mean, I'm so used to it now, so I don't really feel the pain. But when you first have surgery, it can be painful. But if you have surgery in the right clinic in Korea, in Korea, they are incredible at, having pain management. They even have departments. Like when I had my surgery at View Plastic Surgery, they had a whole department that was specifically for reducing pain with after surgery procedures. So, I was getting a lot of facial treatments, LED light therapy, IV drips. So they really managed pain very well in Korea. But of course, if you do surgery on your body, that can be very, very painful.
Okay.
So for women, surgery on their breasts, that's extremely uncomfortable, very hard to move. Butt surgery is incredibly uncomfortable. I've had surgery on my chest before to remove fat, and that was incredibly horrible because I couldn't move. But if you go to the right clinic, they can help reduce the pain a lot.
Okay, sounds great. And you know that some of my friends did even plastic surgery, and their family's opinion and perspective was really bad. And how was your family say about this? An opinion about it?
Um, Well, obviously, like doing surgery is controversial for a lot of people. So, my family and friends are always shocked and they never take it well. It gets easier over time when they get used to me doing procedures and stuff, but it never really goes down well. The first time I had surgery, it caused a very big problem with my family and my friends, and a lot of my friends and family were very worried about me. They were actually going to fly to Korea to come and stop me. So, like, that's why these days I don't tell people if I'm having surgery until afterwards, because I don't want anyone to stop me.
Okay, I understand. And okay, yeah, and also, I was watching, I think almost the videos about you, and I saw that the doctor is saying that you have no bones in your nose anymore. And how do you feel about it?
Well, that was when I was on E channel in America. Basically, Dr. Nassim and Dr. Dubrow examined my nose, and they said my nose was already very small, and there was no cartilage left in my nose. I even had cartilage coming out of my nose, like tiny cartilage pieces, and they said literally inside the nose itself there was no cartilage, very, very little. So they said it could collapse or anything. But, I went to Korea anyway, and I know Korea is the best, and I found View Plastic Surgery, and they did an amazing job. And I did have some cartilage left, so I did have enough to put in my nose bridge. Because sometimes if you don't have enough cartilage, doctors, they use cartilage from behind the ear, or they harvest some from the ribs. But luckily I had just about enough cartilage left in my nose to use. But yeah, obviously they told me my nose was too small, but it wasn't small enough for me, so I wanted to get it even smaller, and I've managed to get it perfect. I've got it evened out. The nostrils are very even now, so I'm very happy.
Okay, sounds cool. And do you have any plan for more plastic surgery, or you're not gonna do anymore?
Yeah, of course, I have a lot of plastic surgery planned. And of course, I always have non-surgical procedures. Actually, yesterday I had a procedure with microneedling, and I had injections to whiten my skin as well. So, I'm always doing non-surgical things. But in terms of surgical procedures, I have two procedures that I really want to get done soon, which is my eyes and the eyebrow lift. So that's what I'm planning for this year, but I might have some more procedures as well. I'll see what there is available to help me look younger and to help me look more, K-pop, more like Jimin and everything.
Okay, sounds cool. And yeah, do you love yourself enough? And plastic surgery helped you about this, or just to try to cover your face?
Yeah, of course. Like, I used to be very shy, very insecure, and having surgery has really helped me become confident, become a lot happier. I'm still not, satisfied with everything. Like, I would want to be, completely perfect. So there's still a lot of procedures I need to do until I achieve my goal. But, I'm super happy now. My Korean surgeons are absolutely amazing. I'll be going back to them. But yeah, it really does give you a lot of confidence. If you're your whole life you're bullied and you feel insecure about the way you look, and then you're able to change that, and make yourself happy, I think, why not?
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I can feel you about it, because like before, maybe before like 18, I had no self-confidence about my look and appearance. But yeah,
it's a very big decision, and I always encourage people to really think about it. Don't just jump into it, because you feel insecure. It has to be something that you've really thought about for, a number of years, and you feel like it's going to benefit your life and give you confidence, give you happiness. I don't advise people just rushing into it. Oh, I just want to, get the latest surgery to look cool. Like, if you really want to do it and it makes you feel happy and confident, then I would, advise you to do your research, get the right doctor, and yeah, it can make you very happy.
Okay.
But you look amazing. You don't need to worry about that. You've got perfect face. You're Korean. You've already look amazing.
Anyway, thank you so much. And can we go to questions about BTS and Jimin? Is okay?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And how did you find about BTS?
Well, I lived in Korea for a year, 2012, 2013. So I always used to watch TV, and I always used to watch, the K-pop Countdown, SBS Inkigayo, all K-pop, Simply K-pop. I used to watch all the TV shows in Korea every day. Every time I'd get home from, my work in Korea when I was doing school teaching for little Korean kids, that was so much fun. I used to watch the entertainment programs, so every day I would see it. And then 2013, BTS actually, debuted, and they started coming out. And that's when I started watching them. And, my interest has obviously become a lot stronger the last few years. But that was when my initial love for BTS and many other K-pop groups happened. Back at the time, I was absolutely obsessed with Tiara, Sister, 21, 4 Minutes. Who else was I obsessed with? Speed was a really cool boy band. TVXQ. Like I was obsessed with so many different artists back then. So there, there was a lot of different K-pop artists that influenced me and stuff. But BTS, I started to love them back then, and over time, my love for them has grown a lot stronger.
Okay, and yeah, you just told me that you lived in Korea for 2 years. What did you do in Korea?
Well, it was just 1 year, but so basically, it was when I was younger. I wanted to travel the world, and I thought, yeah, that's a great way to explore the local culture. I've always been fascinated with Asia. Asian history. I've studied a lot of Asian history, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, ancient history. I've absolutely loved it, and I thought Korea, has a fascinating and very rich and diverse culture.
Mm-hmm.
And what a great experience to teach kids and to learn about the culture. That's a great way to learn language as well. Yeah, I lived in Jeju-do for 1 year and visited Seoul a lot when I was there. I visited Daegu. I didn't get the chance to visit Busan, and I want to visit Busan obviously next time I'm there, because obviously that's Jimin's hometown, and Busan's also beautiful with the beaches, and it's got temples and the beautiful bridge over the sea. So I have done a lot of traveling in Korea, but there's a lot more I want to do as well.
Okay, happy to hear that. And what made you love BTS so much?
For me, I just think BTS have such a positive message. They've always been unique. Every time they have a music comeback, they always kind of change their look, change their style. The music is always different. So they used to obviously do kind of hip hop, that bad boy image. Now it's kind of, completely transformed into what it is today. Boy with Love, kind of pop, but also the very kind of serious songs like Serendipity and Jimin Promise as well. So they're real artists. Their latest song Black Swan as well is really so artistic. It's done with such passion. So I just admire their creativity, and the fact that they're so different every time they have a comeback. Every artist, of course, they have to reinvent themselves every time, but BTS do it in such a way that you almost wouldn't expect. And what I love about them is the fact they focus so much on their art. Their lyrics are very meaningful. Like if you look at the lyrics of Aeroplane Part 2, that's all about the struggles they used to have. And a lot of their songs are about the struggles, pre-debut and when they were training. It's a very tough time for them. They had these dreams and their hopes. They didn't know if they'd achieve them. Now they've achieved them, but they're still humble. Their lyrics have a very special meaning, and it resonates with millions of people around the world. So I just think, I admire so many K-pop groups. It's such a difficult thing to do, to be a K-pop idol. Years of training and very hard work, very difficult lifestyles, no social life. So I really admire that. But yeah, BTS for me, I just find them incredibly creative, artistic, and incredibly just amazing.
Okay, sounds cool. And what is your favorite BTS song? Sorry.
Well, I've got quite a few. Obviously, I love Serendipity. I love Converse High. Aeroplane Part 2 is my absolute favorite. I love Idol as well. We Are Bulletproof. No More Tear. I like different songs from different eras, but the one I probably listen to the most is Aeroplane Part 2, and I love Mic Drop, the Steve Aoki mix. Like, that's got such a good beat. I like the kind of more fast songs.
Okay, happy to hear that. And Matt, there's there are many members in BTS. Why do you love BTS? I mean, Jimin so much, and since when?
Well, I love all the BTS members so much, and I support them. I think they've all got very unique looks, very unique styles, very unique singing and rapping voices, and they've all got artistic talents. But I love them all, so I find them all beautiful. It's very hard to choose a bias wrecker. Sometimes I think it's Taehyung, sometimes I think it's J-Hope. Like, I literally love them all. But Jimin is just, I find him so beautiful and so sweet. Like, his voice is very gentle when he sings as well. Like, he's just got the voice of an angel. He's got the face of an angel. I just think he's, incredibly beautiful, so talented and so hardworking and so humble. But yeah, he just looks absolutely amazing, like an angel.
Okay. And what do you love the most about Jimin?
Well, that's a very difficult question because there's so many, qualities. Like, I generally think he's absolutely perfect in every single way. The way he looks, the way he smiles. He's also a joker. He makes people laugh. He's funny. He's cute. His, artistic ability, his songwriting skills, his singing skills, his dancing. He's got incredible fashion. He's always in Chanel. He looks absolutely amazing. So, it's very hard to choose one particular aspect. But, I just think Jimin is perfect. Whatever Jimin does is absolutely perfect.
Okay, and have you ever met Jimin before, or any plan, or are you gonna contact him about it?
I wouldn't contact him directly, but it's going to happen at some point for sure. But you know, I work with a lot of TV shows and stuff around the world, so I'm sure it's going to happen at some point. And you know, I'd be very lost for words when I meet him. I wouldn't know what to say. I'd be shaking. I'd be in shock. I'd probably faint, probably collapse just out of excitement. But yeah, I would just, yeah, I wouldn't know what to say, to be honest. I would just be literally starstruck. I mean, I've met so many people in my life. Met Kim Kardashian, Demi Moore, you know, I've met presidents, queens, kings of countries, but, you know, to meet, even when I've seen K-pop idols before, when I was in Korea, I saw K-pop girl group Weki Meki and NTIC, and literally I get so starstruck to see a K-pop idol, but like, just imagining meeting Jimin gives me the shivers, and imagining meeting BTS gives me the shivers, because I'd probably faint. I'd just be so excited.
Okay, and yeah, it's like, you know that really wanted to get married, and you have an interest about him, but you know that there is no perfect choice. So if you're gonna say no, what you gonna do? It's like you're gonna say no about your like a decision.
Well, I mean, he already said yes because I already married
Okay.
Jimin. Well, I married my cardboard cutout, so he already said yes. But you know, obviously, I proposed the real Jimin as well when I was on Dr. Phil in America, and I really hope he saw that. You know, it's a very big show, so I'm sure he did see that. And obviously, I understand that he's an idol, and you know, idols aren't even allowed to date. And you know, BTS have even been open about that, saying with their lifestyle, with their schedule, they're not able to date. And you know, many K-pop stars can't date. And you know, when a K-pop star does decide to date, there can be a backlash. I mean, currently you have EXO Chen, who is announcing he's getting married to his girlfriend, which is amazing, and she's pregnant, which is a very beautiful thing, and it should be celebrated. But there's so many, you know, nasty trolls online contacting SM, trying to do a petition to get him kicked out of EXO because he's got he's in a relationship, which is absolutely shocking. And, you know, there's a lot of toxic trolls out there that, you know, target K-pop stars all the time. So I think it's shocking. So, yeah, in terms of Jimin marrying, like, that is my ultimate dream. Like, I love him so much. But obviously he has to focus for now on his music and artistry. But, you know, I hope, I'm sure he's seen it. You know, it was on NBC News, SBS, KBS, so I'm sure he's seen it. So I hope he's happy.
Okay, yeah, I saw the news about EXO Chen, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I really respect that way, but I mean, that fans about saying, yeah, quit EXO about it, and I was like, what's going on to their life? You know, it's just privacy, so they should not care about that, to be honest.
Every K-pop star deserves to be happy. You know, they work so hard, and then for those toxic people to say, you know, he should leave the group. Why? Because he's got a girlfriend and he's pregnant. That's an amazing thing that people should be celebrating. Mm-hmm. But, you know, the fact that he's given so many years of his life, you know, to be an EXO and to be one of the most successful boy bands in the world, and to have that is like, what the hell? But, you know, in K-pop, there are so many toxic trolls out there. You know, they target me all the time. They target everyone. You know, they target, you know, Shanna just got targeted because she braided her hair. It's like, you know, she just changed her hair. So what? And everyone goes crazy. Like, honestly, these people just need to get a life. You know, they're so toxic, and obviously these toxic people affect real K-pop stars. They affect celebrities. They affect normal people. You know, there's obviously, the last year there have been very tragically K-pop stars that have taken their own lives, mostly in part to online trolls and people, you know, saying bad things about them. You know, tiny things. These people, they have nothing to criticize these people, and they just come up with anything. It's ridiculous.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, and I have same opinion about this in this case, and you know that I've listened all of your songs. So compared to BTS song, how do you think about your songs?
How do I think about my songs?
Yeah, like a quality, or is there any like a thing too that you need to improve? You think?
Yeah, well, of course, I've been working very, very hard on my music, and obviously now I released Perfection, which has got over 1 million views now. It's been featured on loads of TV shows. That one actually got to number 31 on the iTunes K-pop chart, so I'm so happy. Then I released Butterfly, which featured an amazing, talented Korean rapper called Sten. So talented and incredible. And that actually debuted at number 8 on the iTunes K-pop chart. So that was a beautiful song. That was more like a pop ballad. So each time I do a song, obviously it's like a transition. Obviously I improve, you know, the style, the meaning of the lyrics. So Butterfly was more meaningful. Perfection was more kind of saying, because I get trolled all the time. Perfection was my kind of song saying, you know what, troll me as much as you want. I feel perfect. I feel happy. You know, end of discussion. That was the kind of message. Butterfly was more, you know, heartfelt. It was more about my transition from a caterpillar into a butterfly. You know, finding happiness, finding confidence. You know, just being happy. And then Heart of Korea was just a cool club song. And with that song, I sampled a you know, a very famous Japanese. Sorry, it was from a Japanese movie, but the beat I chose to make it more Korean. Yeah, that one, Heart of Korea, that was more of a club song, and obviously I did sample the beat and I got the licensing and everything, but I wanted to make it more of a kind of Korean sound. So that was more of a club song. Then I did obviously a Christmas cover song, but I'm working on my brand new song. I'm filming the music video very, very soon. This song is 10 times better than all my other music. The music video is literally going to blow people away. It's very unexpected. I can't say much about it, but I've been working very hard on my vocals, been working very hard on my Korean. I've got a Korean coach, so there's a lot more Korean in my new song. It's really going to surprise people, and it's totally different to my other songs, and the music video is going to look literally so good.
Okay, happy to hear that.